everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 5, Episode 88 with me, Sid, and last episode we made a mob grinder, so now we can get more experience. Not the best mob grinder in the world, but it works. This episode, I've got several things I want to start working towards. I just want to check what I've... Lots of cassiterite. Maybe I ought to process that up at some point. A load of bits and bobs. And then that's, yeah, okay, load of crap. In here, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. I was going to say I need to make some steel. I don't actually need to make steel. I want to make a sag mill. So a sag mill is going to require several things. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. I'm going to need a little bit of copper for that. I'm going to need wrought iron. We need some iron bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrought iron. And what were 3, 4 redstone? Some stuff and some other stuff and things and stuff. So we're going to start off with that one. Let me have a look at the old redstone. 1, 2, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blocky blocks. I've got more sensible. I don't think it's going to work with those. Oh, we should probably work with those though. And then we're going to want some... let's try a block that we're not using much for building. Something like, say, rhyolite. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that should be more or less everything we need. He says for getting 2 wrought iron. Get there eventually. 2 wrought iron. Blub blub. So those and those and those gives me 1, 2. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2. One of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. One of them. So now we just need 3 obsidian and 2 flints. Obsidian. If I were obsidian, where would I be? I'm either up here or downstairs. So I had a quick peek through. I'm not here, so I must be downstairs. Okay. Through the sag mill recipes, and I mean, it's not as great as I would like. It's not, you know, absolutely down to my last 3. Am I a jammy git or what? Oh, I didn't feel any flint though. Did it? And you know, there's no ore doubling. There's no. It doesn't look like it'll even process the ores out of TFC, but it will process some of these things. And why can't we not have that in this? I keep on forgetting we're in this version. Blip blip. And blip blip. Stag mill. Yay. Right, immersive eng. Oh god. So I need a... What do I need actually? Better go and have a look at what I've got in the currently connecting everything up, because we need to be able to connect up sensibly. So LV connector. So I need an LV connector and an LV relay, I think, and a great wood slab. That will do me. LV connector and an LV relay. Let's go and work out how to make them. LV connector is 2 copper, 2 hardened clay, and that's connector relay. Oh, come on. Hang on. Connector. Okay. Breaker. Transformer. Does this version not work the same as the other version? Can you connect more things to one thing. Oh, I've only got one wire, so it's let's go grab a couple of them, grab a couple of copper, and let's see how this works. Couple of copper and wire connector. I'm sure it's always had those connectors, so I'm a little bit curious as to what's going on here. But then we're not taking... obviously that's changed. Right, I need just a slabby slab then, but that gives us that. Now if you look at the recipes in here, a lot of them don't make sense, you know. Certus quartz we're nowhere near, we've got all the stuff for that, we could got the amber bearing. If we pick up ardite ore with a silk touch, we just, they don't exist as far as I'm aware. But if we jump through to say well, we can get wool back from that if we had wool blocks, which I'm sure we may be able to find in the dungeons. Redstone, diamond ore we can put through the grinder. Emerald we don't get, but lapis we can put through there. We can. There's just a lot of quality of life things. Pitch blende, if we find that, will give us big reactor stuff. I didn't even know big reactors was in the mod, so in the pack I should say. So that's interesting in its own right, although I've not seen any pitch blende or anything. Again, these ores cycle through, but they never cycle to cassiterite, for example, or galana. So I don't know whether they'll go. I'm going to go and grab some ores just to give it a try. But the one that caught my eye, because if we're going to do enchanting, we're going to need books. If we need books, we need cellulose fibres. If we need to get cellulose fibres, normally we have to stick them in a base potash liquor with the reeds in it, and that will give us waste and cellulose. Now those we use to make the paper, but paper, it can also be made, we can get this right in an industrial squeezer, which it's not happening. So that's the way we're going to do it. We've got this to do the thing now, the sag mill, which will give us the stuffs. So that will allow me to start making the stuff necessary for a enchanting setup. In theory. Let's go and pop those in there. Now, if I were, I've got the things, we've got 8 and 8, so that's fine. We can make more of those. We have got some cellulose. And those can be made, of course, into the usual books if we can get there eventually. Somewhere along the line we'll find a book, I'm sure. But not a materials new book, just a book. And of course we don't even need to use leather. We can actually do it with blank patterns, which are cheap, so that saves us a lot of hassle faffing around with leather setup. So I think, because I don't think, yeah, this is lime water and that is waste. I don't even know, what can you do with waste? Can you do anything with waste? It's, you know, water infused stone, lime, tank, salt, blah, witch water. That could be entertaining. No, witch water converted. What does witch water convert into what? Converts villagers into witches, which are not going to be useful. Skeletons into wither skeletons, but can we get witch? Just how? No. Stay on course. I know I get distracted. I know my own faults. We need to go and have a look. I need to get dairy in my system, so maybe that one. Boop, 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 boop. and we'll make some brekkie and, well, some foods. And I am going to, I think I may make some more of those presses, because we are going to need a goodly number of books. And so we need, of course, 15 stands plus one book for the enchantment. Well, actually, we need slightly different for that. But because, of course, this is TFC and the recipes have changed. Won't be the first time. Let me just have a sleep, really, and we'll continue. We'll grab a bit of that fruit salad. Nom nom nom. Right, so we've got that. So we need the cellulose fibres, and we also need the plates to put them in. Oops, not that. What did I just pick up there? Fire pit ash. The recipe for them is just 3 logs. Makes what? They're expensive, but they're also tree farm. So yeah. They're actually not really that expensive. Because we can do that all day. But not that, obviously, because that doesn't work. So that's 8, 8 and 4. Let me just do another set, I think. Might as well be mass producing these things, eh? So that gives us 8, 8, 8 and 8. Which, if we combine those, then we're out. Okay, so that gives us 20 and 8 left over. Alright, but that is not a problem. Oh, that is not a problem. Because I was going to say I've got lots of sugarcane. I haven't. Ooh. I don't even know if these will grow. Anybody there? No. Well, they plant. Let me there are always alternatives, by the way. This is not set in tablets of wood press, but let's see if they grow. I don't know how that works, because normally you have don't want that, really. Go away. What I do want is to place these out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, well, that's that lot going. What next? Well, while that's doing, we need to make a start on the enchantment table. So the enchantment table is a little bit different to the usual recipe. We're going to need obsidian. That means we are going to need to take a trip somewhere where I can get it now. Obviously there's an altar there, but that's a bad guy altar. It spawns things. So does that one. That one, I don't that one is an altar, actually, so we could go there. And then there's one over here which we've done some with anyway. Let's try that one. Yeah, let's try that one. Of course, with super duper boots of bootiness, the art of getting places is much easier. So we got another. No, we didn't get any more grow. Okay, yeah, I'm going to head over to that, and I shall be back with you in a second. Alright, we're here. This one seems reasonably safe. Gotcha. Ain't gonna be spawning nothing now, mate. Done well back. Right, so the bit we're here for, of course, is this. I only need 3, but there's a pretty good chance I'll need more than that at some point, so I might grab some more. Or might not, who knows. Let's just get a few more bits and pieces from the top here. And we can always come back and grab more later. So yeah, the enchantment table is going to be entertaining. To say the least. I'm not entirely sure what I'm like in gems, so we need to have a look at those as well. Fortunately, it is not insisting on diamonds because we ain't got none. And so far, we haven't actually even seen we haven't seen a trace of them. So that is. Oh, hang on! I've just gone too deep. I can't jump for. Right, there we go. Yeah, we haven't actually seen hide and a hair of diamonds. Now I do know from scouting out the game that they do spawn. You can get diamonds in the dungeons, but they're at the bottom level, which is yeah, that's going to be silly. I mean, obviously the point of doing all of this is to try and get us hard enough that we can actually get to the bottom, even close to the bottom level. So yeah, that's the thing. I'll keep those. So, enchantment table. We need 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. The rest can put away. We've got those little. Bloop bloop. Right. Let me get rid of those rocks while I'm at it, and then we'll go and put these down into the TerraFirmaCraft area. What else do we need? We need gems, actually. Let's have a look. What have we got? We've got exquisites. Excellent. We've got flawless. Not a problem. Now, you can take these and break them down into... Ooh, you can also make your silkies with them. That's interesting. It doesn't have to be an emerald. It is possible to break these down. I think you put them in with a hammer. And if I had anything that was, particularly valuable, we got these emeralds, we've got a few bits and pieces, but we've got the gems we need. That's not a problem. That leaves 2 things. We need a book and quill, book, ink sac, and feather. That we can do, and we need 2 double gold sheets. That is obviously going to be a little bit more fun. Because we've got to go and do a bit of forgerizing, but we're also going to need one of those for definite. I haven't got any books down here at all, have I? No. Right, but to the forge. Let's go and get some. I don't know where I'm going to set the enchantment table up either, by the way. But that's a question for when we've got one. Advanced enchantment table. We don't appear to be able to make, but we go with the table upgrade. Oh, Jesus. We're totally worth it though once we've but it does mean red and blue steel. I'll get some blaze powder from... I can get blaze powder, that's not a problem. Does it have to be an exquisite tourmaline? It's worrying that it's saying with an exquisite tourmaline. In fact, I'm going to check whether I've got, just in case, because you never know. One day we might. I haven't got tourmalines at all. So, all right, gold. Let's do the gold. Do the gold. Do the gold. Do the gold. So, single sheet, double sheet, 2 double sheets. Plop. Plop plop. Plop. I really should make a flint and steel. Well, I've got a flint and steel. I really should make a second flint and steel, which I leave here. Because that would, and an item frame perhaps, with the flint and steel in it. I got time. Let's go. Have I got any leather? I don't think I've got any leather. I haven't got any leather, so I need to actually process some leather as well. I'm guessing. Let me just check item frames, see what the recipe is for those these days. Bit of leather or leather? Leather or leather? So we need to process leather. Right, no item frame. Let me just concentrate on what we're doing. We'll do the quality of life stuff in a bit. Back in a moment. Alright, got the last sheet to go, and oh god, get it. I hate it when that, you know, when you miss, you can see you're in the danger. Oh, I don't need to do anything with that. Okay, that is all the forging done for this thing. Let's go back to enchantment table. So it's just the book. That's the only thing. Have we got any paper through here? No paper there. Okay. Let's just go and have a quick little peek over here, and let's have a look. We've got an enchanted book, Fortune 2, always very nice. No use on that, but it would work on a thing, but it doesn't really have an effect with TFC ores, unfortunately. Yeah, nope. Okay. I've not dumped it over there. We've not dumped anything over there. So the only other place I can think we might have dumped paper would be down here. Oh, a sheet. Wow. I'm not going to get excited about that then. Okay, well, we're waiting on the paper, in which case I may as well go sleep, pick up another, well, we've almost got to sleep anyway, but my bowl broke when I was eating. I bit on it particularly viciously. So, yeah, we're going to have to do that. We are going to grab you, eat a bit of that. Get a spare bowl from there. I'll probably need to set another batch of bowls on, actually. I've decided where I'm going to build the... I think I've decided where I'm going to build the enchantment area as well. It's an ingeniously eco-friendly recycling thing. Are they? They're growing. They're growing. Yes. Whee! Thanks. Right. In which case, I can process these 64 in the sag. I'll take flints with me just in case. I don't know whether I'm going to need a catalyst thing item in there or not, but there isn't a secondary output. So if we, well, let's show you. Let me. Oh, I still haven't brought that slab over. You can't. Your thing in there. If we look at the recipes, if you put flint in, it increases the main output and the bonus output by such and such, and power reduction is 15%. So actually, that's not bad. But ooh, enderpearl powder. Yeah, gold dust, but let me try and find the bit I'm looking for. Oh, the other thing it does is graphite and kaolinite, so I don't have to faff around, and also all of the other various powders, so handy. There is no secondary output. It only takes 720 RF. I honestly cannot see the point. We might as well just let that run through like that. It's barely going to register on the power generation, so yeah, that's a thing. Let's go and have a look at the next batch of paper. Well, this batch of paper, actually. Where are you? Oi! He despawned, damn him. I'm going to say, we don't like your type round here. Get back where you came from. So, looks that you get between 1 and 2 pages per, which I suppose is all right, seeing as you're using two reads per sheet, so it's not perfect, but it's about, you know, probably works out about 150% sorry, about 75% of what you would normally get. How are you doing? Still going? Oh wow, that would take that a lot. And again we shall do that, and we can run that lot through. Cool. Let us go and set those drying, and I can see, obviously it's going to take a while, that's not going to happen overnight, but we can see about making books now. I mean, I could do more, there's nothing to stop me, but what I probably may do is just get some more crop sticks going over there and actually just do a little bit of make work while we're going. However, I'll keep you on me for now. Feather. Thank you. Right, hang on a second. I can use you to make a warehouse block from merchant. I don't even know what that does. That's in shaped. Shapeless, we can use those for arrows, so it doesn't actually matter, but I don't think we can. What about you? Can you be used? Yeah, so, yes. Go with that one then, doesn't really matter, I suppose. We'll take some string though, and we shall blank patterns. I could do with getting some sticks because we are running a little on the low side. So let's take the steel side, go and harvest. I've got my, yeah, it's all right. There's so many things running through my head, various things people suggested. So, for example, it was suggested some time ago that I could build a walkway up above at the top level of this. Now I'm just looking at where we would do it. If we were to build that, we would certainly need to be far enough out that it didn't destroy the things. That's the only issue that I see. However, I don't see an issue with doing this, so, and should I get down, I can always just climb up the hard way, you know. Don't have to have everything super duper easy. It's nice if everything's super duper easy. Huh. But not essential. We need to do this anyway because we need to get our saplings numbers up. And probably need to empty that out as well at some point. Haha. Oh, like that, is it? That's the only problem with these trees. When you can see that there's a whole load of sticks and everything stuck at the top there. But we're getting the sticks, so that's fine. Okay, I'm going to finish off working over here, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I've got a whole load of sticks. I've got paper, I've got everything. The only thing I need is planks, which I should have, certainly have a few in there. Blip blip, all the way around. Gives you 4. That will give me 2 and 1, 2. Like so. One of those combined with that and that will give me that. Now I'm going to get rid of a couple of stacks of sticks. Yeah, that works. And we are going to go over to our gems, and we are going to get an exquisite. Doesn't really matter which, but I will go with the topaz because it's quite an ugly looking gem, and a couple of jades. That should do the trick. So I think we got everything. That and that. that, and that. We have an enchantment table. And I have a place to put it. Now what I do need is one of them. I could do with a door, if I've got one. I need, have I still got a block of, oh, I have, excellent, there. That will work. And a block of stone, doesn't really matter which. In fact, let's go with that one. Yeah, we'll go there. Yeah, I think we're ready to place that. Obviously, we haven't got any enchantment boosters yet. But you see, I've been wondering what to do with this thing at the end here, because we don't need it with that. It is completely surplus to requirements. So it got me thinking, well, what was if I do that? And then I take out that block there and replace it with, say, one of those. Take out that, replace it with that. What I didn't do is get a door, which was foolish. However, doesn't matter. And then we take out, now this is lit with this candle. Now the one thing that's nice about enchantment tables is that they let light through. So currently, yeah, we're there, and I can go in there and I can put a level 1 enchant on it. I'm not going to, gosh, that would be silly. That might be interesting, but what are you going to get? Unbreaking, I would have thought. I mean, it's 2 levels. I'm not going to waste them on a saw yet, but now unfortunately you can't enchant those, but we can enchant those. Not do a great deal. More importantly, we can enchant those, and that will be a level 30 enchant. Will be sticking on that one. But before we do that, we need to get 15 bookshelves. Oh, and we should be able to enchant that as well. Yeah. So this coupled with we could do with yeah, that would be a good idea. Okay, yeah, I need a gate and another block, and we shall be happy, I think. And then we need to start crafting books like they're going out of fashion. So I will be getting on with that. However, let's just do that, and then that. Great wood door, lovely, and the planks can go in there for now. We'll need them in a moment anyway. Wooden items, those can go away there. Misc, well, probably there. Slabbage can go there. And we've got one book, we've got you, what did I want? Oh, a block, that was it. A nice block. Let's go with some gabbro. Gabbro's a nice block. And then we can get in here and finish this off. Take that chest away, and this will become the enchanting. There's a lot of zombies over there. This will become the enchanting area. So what we're going to do is pop you down. Take you, and you go into Lake of Sue, and that will go there. Lovely. Come down here. We'll have got plenty of space. So what's left? Bookshelves. Oh, and harvesting probably. However, we do need to also pick up that lot, so we'll take that back with us as well. Right, I'm going to get on with these bookshelves. I shall be back when I run out of reeds, or books, or the will to live, whichever happens first. See you in a moment. Quick update: first 6 bookshelves down. That used all the paper we got. We got another batch of 20 blocks drying, but we are definitely I'm going to go through these a wee bit. Let's have a look what we're getting now. Level 12 enchants. Yep, level 12. Level 13 we got out of that one. So 12s and 13s. That's fine. So when we get that's 6, so that will, another 6 will be 12 plus 3. So if I do, it's going to be bizarrely odd again, but there you go. That's how it goes. Yeah, I'm waiting on stuff to dry. I'm probably going to take the kit that we've got for taking these and start mining out a little bit of charcoal while I wait for that. And again, I shall be back in a bit. Alright, coming to the end of another day. I've been at this for a while. This is more or less mined down. I've just got this to do, probably about 4 stone shovels worth. This is what we've got out of it so far. So we've got a goodly amount of charcoal out of that, but when on the flip side, there was a very goodly amount of stuff went in. Oh, you're not dried yet. Come on. It should be. I planted that down first thing in the morning, so it should be about ready any time. I'm going to give it until sunset, because hopefully that will dry. But we are almost to the point where it's ready. We are quite literally just oh, there we go. We're just one bookshelf off a fully functional enchanting room. Now I'm going to do 2. I'm going to do one bookshelf over just for symmetry, because whereas on more recent versions, you know, you can get rid of you can make up the symmetry with the chest that you use for putting the lapis in, for example. We don't have to use lapis in 1.7, so that's not a consideration. So we need 6 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, hang on, there we go. That will do, and that gets us exactly what we need with paper and string left over. Oh. String and paper, and pop those in there for now. And then we should have enough of those. 1, 2, 1, 2 to do those. If I just get the one that I missed there, and that means that we should have an enchanting room, which means that I now get to start spending levels and then going and grinding mobs for ages. But we have got a level 30 enchanting room. Now, anybody who remembers 1.7 remember the myth of getting bumps and boobs. Bumps and boobs is what you want. Now, I honestly don't know. I genuinely do think that that is a myth. I don't think it's a genuine thing. And there's certainly no bumps and boobs on any of those, but of course none of those are weapons, so yeah. Well, this is what I got it for. This is the item. Bang, 30 levels. Well, I mean, we'll not go below 1,000 hit points, because I did well. I think that deserves a screenshot. I'm not going to show you the protection. I'll just show you that they're enchanted. And there we go. Blast protection, protection fort. That is actually pretty good. So that should reduce my damage, even though the actual item doesn't reduce damage. That should, I think, reduce damage. But more important, we've got unbreaking on it, unbreaking 3, which is brilliant. And soulbound, which is even more brilliant, because if I do die, I still get to keep my booties, which is absolutely awesome. Anyway, I've waffled on a lot this episode. I have achieved that. I've got a sag mill. We've got that going. We've almost mined that out. Done quite a bit. So on that basis, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.